PLP.
Hey, welcome to the Like Minds Experience. Hey, this is a special episode, the first episode. I had to go back and reach out to one of my closest homies, a pioneer in the game, underground legend, Truth, bar smith, dope ass producer, dope rapper, man of many talents, the one and only Prophet Maine
What's
from
up,
GTM
man?
Gang Type Mafia.
Man, what's up with it?
Hey, what's good, people?
Man,
Like I said earlier, man, during the setup process, man, it just feels like a reunion, bro.
for real.
So we recorded the pilot last week, and I kind of talked about my journey when I first came over from Germany to Kansas City, and how everybody was kind of getting me in trouble and shit.
Hey, man,
Had
how
me
much
saying
time
all
we
the
got?
all the
How
cuss
much
words
time
in
we
school
got
and
for
everything.
this?
And this is one of the cast that got me in trouble back then.
Damn, cuz you gonna blame me for that. I wasn't the only one.
Hey, you was one of them, man. You was one of them, man. Yeah, we go
Yeah,
we go 30 years deep. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing to be
right.
here. And, uh, and you already know I expressed it before, man. I'm a true fan of your work, and it's not just because we're friends, man. It's because you are truly an amazing artist, man. So I feel honored to have you on the show.
I
Because for
appreciate
those that don't
that.
know, man, Prophet Man, you might not catch him. He's an underground dude, you know what I mean? But he agreed to do this podcast, man. So this is a iconic interview in the making. You feel me? So
Man,
AP man, I tell our viewers a little bit about you, man.
man, like you said, man, I've been in this for a minute. Just I'm underground for sure. It's just that I'm more comfortable in that underdog space. I ain't never been a front and center limelight. So even though I try to push the game, more fan base and followers, I still try to do it in the way I stay underground. Because I think the music is more pure there. But yeah, man, just making beats and rapping, and that's really, man, my whole background, dog. Like my main point of the game was to make beats. It never was really to ever rap, man. Ever. I never really planned to rap. It just like
That's crazy.
it helped me
I didn't
make
know that,
beats, it
man.
helped me get into beat making. So
Damn, didn't even know that. Hey, so where you from, bro?
man, I'm from Kansas City, born and raised, man. Only time I ever left was I moved to Philadelphia for 3 months. That's probably about the time before I met you. So I was getting in too much ruckus in here. So my mom moved me to Philly for a minute to stay with my uncle. And man, first day off the plane,
Okay.
introducing myself from the shoulder. So I ended up coming back. It wasn't no different. So I just had to come back. So man,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. I didn't even know that, man. All these years, I
Yeah.
didn't know that you was out in Philly for a little bit, man. Do you
Yep.
feel like
Trying to get
you say you was there for 3 months, right?
was that
You was there for 3 months?
3 months. Yeah, that's all it took for me. My mom's realized it wasn't gonna change. So she was like, you might as well be here.
Hey, but did you feel like you picked up? Philly's known, man, for dope ass lyrical artists and whatnot. Do you feel like you picked up any of that energy while you was over there?
No, man, because my uncle, man, he was into Freddie Jackson and all that kind of stuff. So it was more R&B. It was an R&B vibe in the house. So yeah, Al
Okay.
B.
Hey,
Sure and
is
all
that where you
that.
got?
Terrence Trent D'Arby and shit.
Is,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
is that where you picked up some of the singing that you do, man? 'Cause I noticed too, man. You do a little underground singing too on some of your tracks,
Yeah.
bro.
Shit, yeah, man. My whole family, man, been kind of just like into the R&B thing. Like my pops was in a band and played guitar and drums and piano. So yeah, I was always around that singing shit. It's just I never really had the singing voice like my pops and my sisters and them. But yeah, that's where I got that from.
That's
Yeah,
dope. So you come from musical background.
yeah, yeah. Fact.
I mean, didn't even know that. Hey, so what were some of your major influences?
Shoot, man, be surprised. Even though a lot of people be like, man, sometimes my beats sound West Coasty. Man, my major influences, bro, was Memphis and Houston. Like I listened to
Really?
so much, Screwed Up Click, of course, Zero, all them,
Yeah,
UGK.
yeah.
But I was always heavy in a Player
Hell yeah.
Fly, 3 6 Mafia, you know, shit like that. But yeah, the South is what I really grew up on. That was my major influence
I
was the
mean,
South.
that's dope. Yeah, I like a lot of the Houston vibes, man. The Texas sound, man. The melodic beats and whatnot. That instrumentation.
Right?
I've always been drawn to that, man. Like you said, the UGKs, man. Devin the Dude,
Oh
people
yeah,
like that,
facts.
man. So I definitely feel you on that. Have you ever had the opportunity to work with anybody from that region?
No, man, I haven't. So, like my partner Sip he from Mississippi, but as far as like, on that level of the game, I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Who
too
have you worked with?
shoot, as far as shoot. Like mines. Yeah, you
Hell
of
yeah, you
course,
already know what it is.
yeah, all the time. That's ain't gonna never stop there. Shoot, man, just
Yes, sir.
just the people that I really deal with, like Eddie Will, Block, uh, them Joe Misery cats like Brandon Smith, Diesel, you, Young Sip, the Sip, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I never, well, as far as outside of the camp, did something with Shoddy Boy. I did a song with Shoddy Boy,
Okay.
but that was a few years back, and I never pushed it, never said nothing about it. Like I don't even drop release dates and nothing. I just drop music, and it's just what it is. So
Yeah, I know you be hitting me up like, hey, man, I got this shit. But damn, man, like he didn't promote this. Stupid
don't
lazy.
get promoted at all.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, but it's definitely quality work, man. No matter what you touch, whatever you put out there, it's definitely quality, man. Like
appreciate
one
that.
thing I like about you the most, man, is the reality bars, man. Like you be hit, it, it should be so real you can feel it. You know what I mean? Like
Man,
one thing I'm gonna touch on, man, from your latest project. You don't know me. All right, I'm gonna read out the lyrics real quick. And you said, if you really knew me, you know I don't do hugs and dabs. I ain't no asshole, just don't like touching people like that. You spreading germs, you spreading hate, your energy's toxic. Then you lie like you don't know me. Fuck nigga, stop it.
yeah,
That's some real shit right there, man. Like,
yeah,
what inspired you to actually put that down? Like, what state of mind were you in, man, when you put that down?
man. A few years back, man, just dealing with the people I deal with, listening to you, listening to Eddie Will, listening to Sip, just hearing them just rap about their life so much. I just realized like everything don't have to be, things could be storylines because hip hop is stories. People want to hear what your story is, but
Hmm.
it don't always have to be lined out like I'm telling a movie. I don't always have to paint a picture. I can tell you shit about me at the same time. So now I just been writing more to where I'm telling about me, telling my actual story instead of a generalized story that everybody knows about. Everybody know how the streets work. Everybody know how banging work. Everybody know how dope selling work.
Yeah,
Everybody know that, but everybody don't know me and my story. Regardless, even if I was a part of that, they don't know my story. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta start
exactly,
telling people who I am. Like when I run into people, like I
exactly.
run into the mall, go try to go in these shoe stores, couple cats we went to school with, shit like that, work in the stores, and they looking at me like I'm kind of put off, like, yeah, what's up, homie? I speak to you, but I just don't want to extend my hand because you can probably have your hand in your nose and shit, and here scratching your ass crack and sniffing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to give people that no more than Corona got people, weird. So I'm like, hey man, I ain't no
Man.
asshole. I just don't want to touch you, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's really where that
Yeah,
came
man.
from. Just trying to extend, my real self into the music more.
Definitely, man. That's one thing I've learned too, man. Especially when I had my first child, man. That's kind of when I shifted gears, man. 'Cause I was like, man, you know what? I don't want to put out music that I have to constantly edit. You know what I'm saying? I can't let my kids listen to. That's why, if you notice, I don't even curse in any of my music anymore, man. You might
Right. I
catch
peeped
one,
that.
or two, man, where I slide a cuss word in, man, but it's rare, man, because of that awareness of my children and everything. And you know, the way I look at it, you can still be dope without having to do all that, man. And
Facts.
I'm not saying that anybody that I collaborate has to do the same thing. That's just my own personal preference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I peeped on it. That's why when I do the features with you, I try to keep the curse words out. Except with that one with
Hey,
Corrupt,
I
because
appreciate it.
Corrupt was already, Cuz was already
Man,
like,
yo,
so I was like, shit, he going this way, I am too. And so
see, it's man, that just gave me goosebumps, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Just talking about it, right? Because we've done so much music together, man, that I forget the tracks that we have done, man. And
right.
I totally forgot about the Corrupt track until you just brought it up, man. And yo, if y'all ain't heard Everywhere, man, featuring Prophett Maine, myself, and Corrupt, yo, that P Main verse, yo, that boy bodied it straight up, man. Yeah, I need to get on my guy, man. I'm telling you, man. This dude's the truth. For real.
Appreciate that for real.
Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I feel like a lot of times too, man. Like we're intimidated to tell our partners, man, like, hey, you the shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna support that. You know, it's no competition with me, man. With me, it's all about spreading that love, man. Positive
Right.
vibes, man. If I rock with you, then I rock with you, man.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm
Right.
saying? If I'm gonna share any content, it's gonna be the content of my homies. That's why I'm an advocate, man, to support the homies, man, because you know that's all we got. It's each other, man. We doing the same thing. We should be working and helping each other out. You feel me?
That's facts, bro. Yeah, my only person I'm in competition with is myself, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I say that shit all the
Trying to be a
time, man.
better
And I
me
make
every
music for
day.
myself first.
Yeah,
Right?
facts. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man. Being that you from KC, man, you know, I had the privilege of living in Kansas City, man, and you know, I'm originally from Berlin. So I feel like Kansas City kind of molded me. You know, it kind of brought me through my teenage years, man. You know, so I did my childhood in Germany, and then when I came to Kansas City, it kind of birthed me into a young adult, right? And so I've done some music over there too, and I've seen how the music scene is towards some of the local artists over there, man. I feel like the shit is it's it's pretty bad, man. I feel like there's no what's the word I'm looking for, man? No networking. Like nobody wants to work together, man. And there's so many incredibly dope artists in Kansas City, man, that there's no reason why everybody can't come up together, man. So what has
Right.
your experience been like working in the town?
Exact same, man. I'll read even I when I that's why I stopped reaching out, man. But I would reach out to certain people and they'd be like, yeah, cool, we can do that, whatever, 700 for a verse or something like that. And I'm like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, you ain't even popping. And I don't say this, but I'm like, hey, how about I trade you a beat? You know what I'm saying? I trade you a couple beats. I give you some beats, you give me a verse.
Man,
Nah, they
yeah,
got that they want to get on YouTube, whatever they want to do. It's cool. To each his own, but I'm like, let's barter because ain't nobody in here winning for real. Ain't nobody can't see winning but taking rich. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So like, and when you got your Marley Youngs, you got a couple people who stand out and shit like that. But as far as like what people outside of this Midwest region know who you are, it's tech and rich, man. So we all should be like trying to scrap together and be, on the forefront trying to win together. But it's the same thing, man. From what you know, you got your blocks and your
Yeah,
neighborhoods and your
it's
cliques, and nobody want to mess with outside. It's funny that you brought this up because I'm writing a song I started yesterday about why I don't do features with people. It's just like
tell me about that.
man, it's just it's just mostly like a lot of these cats they want to rap about this life that is destructive, man, and it's toxic, and you bring because I know you did that. Listen, man, I've been so proud of you, because man, like I know you when you was you know what I'm saying? I've seen you in a different light. So to see Cele0n, as a grown man on the shit that you own, man, that's inspiring, dog. Like I've always been proud of you, man, for making that change, dog, because you was out there for real out there. Like I ain't gonna put your business out
Man, I
like that,
appreciate
man,
that,
but
bro.
yeah, I go put your business out there like that because that's your story to tell, man.
No,
But
it's all good, man. I feel like we have to do that, man, to show people, man, that you can evolve, man. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't change who you are, man. You're not less of a person, man. You know what I mean? Because you don't run in the streets no more, or you don't do, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
involved in, I say, criminal activities or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing the right thing, man. You matured, you got a family, man. You should be doing family shit. You should be promoting it.
facts,
You know what I mean?
facts,
That's why, like, the
facts.
fact that we sitting there, knowing each other for 30 years, man, and we still tight, speaks
Yeah,
volumes, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We should be putting that shit on the pedestal.
That's true. That's
Definitely.
real shit. I agree, bro. I agree. But yeah, man, people rap about that stuff, man, and they bring that energy full circle. And you got people who want to have a certain persona, like they so gangster and they so this, so that. I ain't trying to be a part of that shit. Like I got my own story. I rap my gangster shit the way I rap it, but I don't feel like I rap it in a way to where this is, you look at P Maine like his whole life, this nigga's in the streets. Every time I hear this nigga, he talking about dope
Hmm.
and murdering and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a part of rap like that. I don't want that negative energy. I don't want that karma around me, man. You know, like these, you see these young boys get knocked down every day over this rap shit. I mean, I got a 12-year-old son. He'll be 13 in July, man. What the hell I look like rapping half this demon shit these cats talking about, man? But like, I can't be a
Exactly.
part of that. And most of these
Exactly.
cats in Kansas City, that's what they own. Like it's always been on that mob shit, you know. They all still on that same kind of music, man, most of the time. I don't want to be a part of that,
Man, but
man.
I
Just
keep I definitely respect that, and I love the direction, man. Cause you can tell, even when you're kicking your gangster shit, man, you can tell you're not telling the fable. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of cats
right,
telling fables, man. With you can tell this shit is real, it's authentic. You know what I mean? And it's just part of that growth process, man. And
facts.
I love to see it. You know, and I mean, I ain't gonna be a hypocrite, bro. Like every now and then, when I'm riding my car, man, I be playing some of that gangster shit too. You know what I mean? Cause I
Hell
love
yeah.
the beats. I love, it is what it is, man. But you're not gonna hear me speak on. Let me reframe. So the biggest thing is I'm not gonna talk about some shit that I haven't done or that I don't.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to pull my card to say, man, you said all this, but you won't be able to do that. If I
right.
spoke on it, it's because I probably done it. That's as simple as that.
Facts. Facts.
You know?
I mean, we still the same people to our core. So don't run up trying to
Sir.
test something because we it ain't never been nothing soft about us, never. So we just trying to be on a different
Man,
path,
man.
man. Just grown man shit, trying to show the world, show the music, and show our kids, man. You ain't gotta be out here like that. You could be a man and stand on yours, but you ain't gotta be no thug, though. You ain't gotta be a gangster. You don't have to be that shit to be a man. Like that shit weird, bro.
Exa-
But
exactly.
it's the same. It's that
Exactly,
same
man.
cycle, man. I had OGs, teaching me how to kick in houses and break, kick doors off hinges and how to, strap guns up under the cars and shit. I had older dudes teaching me all kind of fucked up shit, man. And I ain't teaching my son that shit.
I'm telling you, man. Like I reflect, right? I was talking to my lady the other day and just having a conversation, just telling some of the stories, man, from those earlier days. I was like, damn, yo, it's a blessing I'm even standing here, man, because
Facts.
I should have been locked up plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? And it just, I guess God maneuvered me in a direction, man, to always keep me out of shit, man, to make sure that I got through it. I guess to get here, man, because I've had plenty opportunities, man. They get put in that cell, get put in the grave, definitely.
Yep. Facts.
But I'm here now, man. So I'm just here to spread that positive energy, man, and make sure that we continue to put out the dope music, right? Because that's another narrative is that we too old. I don't believe in that shit, man. I feel like hip hop is the only genre, man, where we put a age cap on rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that.
And that's
I
the
feel like if you
weirdest
still,
shit, bro.
yo, they don't do it in rock. They don't do it in metal. They don't do it in country. You can be old as fuck but still put out music, and people still gonna rock with it, man. You know what I mean? But I like the fact that we're starting to change that narrative, man, through Snoop and cats like E40, man. That's 50 years old, man, still putting out quality shit, man.
Facts. Like zero older than us. And he's still like the
And
hardest
still
cat
dope,
out.
still
Dog,
dope,
Zero
and
was
still ain't got the
ridiculous,
proper
cuz.
recognition that he should. Yeah,
Man, hey, facts. He don't, bro. He don't. People, but like people need to give Zero is credit because if it wasn't for Zero, it wouldn't been on Drake. That rapping singing shit. Zero started that, man.
Man,
I mean, I probably wouldn't even been doing it. I mean,
I
because how
remember when
many
I first
rappers
heard
was singing?
yeah, I mean besides like Devin the Dude, man, like that's
Right.
all I know, man.
Yeah.
That's all I know. I remember when I first heard I Hate You, bitch. I was like, oh shit.
Boy,
That
that
shit
shit
dope as
hard as
hell,
hell.
man.
He was in jail when that
You
dropped
could
too, I
tell
think.
you could tell he felt it, man. He definitely felt
Boy, I
everything in
felt
that
it
song,
too.
bro. You could tell. Yeah.
I felt it too.
So
Shit, I felt
let
like
me ask you this,
I
right?
heard that song because I felt like I wrote it some days. It's so hard because I'm like, this nigga telling my life, man.
Hey, speaking of that, right? So as an artist, man, do you ever get those moments, man, where you hear a song and you be like, damn, man, I wish I would have wrote that shit.
Yeah, yeah, yep, for real,
I'm like,
man.
damn,
Because
that shit is dope, man.
it is. But see, I'm with we the music people, man. Like like you said, you get goosebumps. Everybody, man, I read that shit because that's a phenomenon, bro. Not everybody gets goosebumps from music. Only a select certain people. So that means we affected
Really?
emotionally. We affected emotionally and mentally by music. That's how you know it's a part of us. Because I could hear
Damn,
a
bro. I didn't
song and get goosebumps like, oh, this motherfucking song is hard.
man.
Like,
Hey, just right now having this conversation, man. Like this like the third time now just in this conversation, bro. And
facts.
speaking of goosebumps and the music being part of us, right? I know me, I've sold my equipment like 3 times, bro. I was like, man, fuck it, I'm done with this shit, man. So I ain't got time for it. But what the crazy part is, the shit always makes its way right back to me, man. Like I gotta
Yep.
get back into it, man. You ever had that happen to you?
Oh man, so many times, bro. Because you see, I went MIA for damn near a decade on this music shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I had everything boxed up, packed up, giving shit away, throwing shit away. And it's like, man, I'm done with this shit, man. Like, I don't, this shit ain't, no, I'm done with it, man. Because the game, it goes so up and down and be so saturated with music I consider, my personal opinion, is trash. You know, and it's just like, man, ain't
Yeah,
no room for
yeah,
nothing I'm talking about, man. I'm done. And then turn back around, like
yeah.
I got these new atoms. Every time I say I'm about to retire, you look up, I done bought some new monitors or something. You know,
Hey,
got a new
you best
VST
believe,
or
man.
something.
Hey, while I'm still around, bro, I'm gonna be in your eardrums, man, telling you not to fucking give it up, because I know that your value, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we need you in this shit, bro. So you can't give it up. Now while while you still have the help, you can still do it, man. We need you to continue this movement, man. Straight up.
I appreciate
100.
that, man.
Hey, and just to let you know too, man, right? Because we think because we're in an older bracket and we can't really relate, man. But I can tell you this from just from my job, right? You'd be surprised, man. A lot of the youngsters, they fuck with our music, man, because it reminds them of I guess like the '90s decade when music was good, man, and the shit they grew up on from listening from their parents. Like yo,
Right.
they be bumping my. I be walking in, they used to bump my shit in the kitchen and everything. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
y'all over there playing my shit.
Yeah, yeah. That
So
shit dope.
believe it or not, man, they rock with us, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up.
They paying attention. Hey, so speaking current events, right? I know
Hmm.
you're a big music historian like I am, man. Hey, what's your thoughts on the current Snoop Dogg news, man, about him taking over Death Row?
Man, I didn't even hear that till just now, honestly.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, I didn't even hear that, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
He acquired Death Row, man. So he don't have none of the previous catalogs, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
he now has the opportunity, man, to grow Death Row from what it is now and have that brand.
Man, I think
He actually got he actually got an
that
album
might
dropping
be a
next
dope
week.
move. That might be a dope move right there, man.
Yeah, I think, man, because so this is me from looking from the outside, right? And traveling to many parts of the world, man. One thing you see when you travel to these different countries, man, people still rock Death Row merch, hardcore, man. I had people
Man,
inbox me like, "Hey, can you give me one of those Death Row sweaters to send to Germany and shit like that?" Like that, because that logo reminds them of that era, man, when music was fucking phenomenal. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it was, in my opinion, I think that was like a power move, man. And if anybody can change the legacy of Death Row, it's Snoop, man.
Yeah, that's facts. I think he can too, because he definitely he know music for sure. And
Yep.
he'll find some good
And he's
artists
like,
too.
and he's a brand ambassador, man. Like nobody does branding better than Snoop, man.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
This cat be at German cell phone commercials, man. That he's doing shit in Asia. Like this cat be everywhere, man.
Hey man, he made St. Ives popular back in the day. Wasn't nobody drinking that trash until Snoop got on.
Man, yeah, that's facts, boy.
And when Snoop
When I
stopped
saw that
fucking with it,
when I
who
saw that
drinks St. Ives? I
commercial,
don't even know if it's in the store. I don't even know if you can even find it no more. That shit crazy,
facts,
man.
man. Hell yeah, St. Ives,
Cuz.
man. That Mad Dog 2020 Banana Red, man. That was my shit back
Man,
then, yo.
man.
How we in high school drinking Mad Dog, man? Like, come
Right,
on, man.
facts. Crazy. Crazy as shit.
Good times, bro.
Hell yeah.
Man, hey, GTM, Game Type Mafia.
Yes, sir.
Yo, where did that come from? Who's a
Man,
part of that
just
movement?
excuse me. Man, that came from back, man, back in junior high days, bro. I just always
Damn,
used
for
to
real?
like, yeah, bro. I came up with that shit, man, probably 93, man. I was probably 13 years old, man. 12, 13.
Man, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. I was just always listening to music. And I know it was even before I was really, I think I recorded my first song when I was like 12 or 13. You remember Rob? He was like a handicapped dude that owned a studio, like over in the Ruskin area. One of the homies went to school with.
I can't put a picture with his name,
Name.
but it sounds familiar.
He was like in a wheelchair, but he owned a studio. Like he was in a wheelchair, handicapped, older dude.
Man,
But he was doing
I
studio
don't
time
think I
like
knew him.
he was doing like $10, $15 an hour, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I walked my ass over that nigga house. Yeah, he had a little rolling I think what was them little drum things, 88 or 808 or something, little drum box, little drum pad.
Yeah.
Beats on that motherfucker and shit. And man, it's been crazy, man. Damn, I forgot where I was going with that one now. But yeah, man.
Well, it's crazy. It's crazy too, right? Because I went to we met in Smithfield. You know what I'm saying? That's where we first met. Then we moved around a lot, man. So I went from Smithfield to Grandview, then back to Smithfield, then the Ruskin, then back to Grandview. Kept bouncing back and forth, man. So we kind of lost contact for a little bit, man. I didn't even know you was involved in music for real, man. So I think I came back from doing my military time and going to recording school. That's when I came back to Kansas City, and that's when I found out that you had all that shit going on, man.
Yeah.
and you blessed me with that track, man. My favorite track actually, man. The Rapper.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Prophett Maine track, hands fucking down, yo. That shit is legendary to this day, man. I still be
I
fucking.
appreciate it. That's funny because I was talking to I forgot who it was, man. Probably my son. And I'm like, now everybody want to sample that beat. But look how long ago I did it.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
Yeah, that's
The
real.
reason they sampling it because I guess it was on some TV show or something.
For real?
That You Can't Stop the Rain or some shit. I don't know. I don't watch some Netflix series and Power, and I don't watch none of that shit, man. I ain't got time for that, man. Like, I'd be busy, man. If I got free time
what do
like
you
that,
do
I'd be banging
in
these
your
keys.
time?
Shit, if I got free time, I'm banging these keys. Huh? That's what I do in my free
Is
time.
it?
Banging, yeah. Or I'm watching X-Files or something like that, or my son's basketball games and practices and stuff like that. So yeah, I stay busy, man, for sure. I stay busy.
Man, I feel like it's not enough time in the day, man. Like, I mean, you see right now, it's 6 o'clock, well, almost 7 o'clock in the morning over here. You know what I mean? Like, I sleep maybe 3 to 4 hours a day, man, because if I want to continue to pursue my passion, I got to get up early, man. I have to balance my day to day because you know what I'm saying we got to work, right? So I got my day to day job, man. You know what I'm saying? That's bringing in my finances, man. So I have to commit to that. But at the same time, if I want to do anything for me and to build that legacy, man, I got to grind, man. The only way to do that is to get up early. So when people be like, man, so what do you watch on TV? I'm like, man, I ain't got time to watch TV, man. For real,
Right.
for real. I mean,
Yeah.
if I do watch it, I'm probably falling asleep on that shit.
Yeah. Right. For real. Yeah. It ain't enough time in the day for sure.
Man, so continuing on with this interview, man, which is more like a damn conversation, man, more like a
Right.
reunion, man. Um, what is your creation process like? Like
Man,
when you're making your beats, and also when you're writing a full song, and doing your verses. And
man, beats, man. As far as beats, man, it's just I don't know, just depend on how I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I'll have a melody just in my head and I go lay that down, and then try to build around that. Or some days I just be like, damn, I got this song I want to write. Cause I don't write without a beat. I just never been the type to write without a beat because I ride the beat. So I gotta know what the beat's doing.
Man,
So
they don't know about
I'm
riding the
like, I got
beat,
a
bro. They
song.
don't know about that shit.
Nah, they don't. They don't know at all because they can write us. They having 10, 15 songs in their phone, and then as soon as they hear a beat, all right, that'll work. Nah, that ain't how you do that shit, man.
Nah,
But
but
I'll be like, damn, I need a beat that is kind of like this because this is what I want to write about, and I want to write about it to a beat like this. So then sometimes I'll start with the drums, you know. But when I do shit like that, I don't enjoy that process because I feel like I'm forcing. I just
hmm
rather go and just start playing with the keys, digging through my sounds or whatever, and then like, yeah, this is gonna then build like that. I want it to be more of a natural feeling, more of a natural beat process than like I want to make a beat like this. But that's how that go. And that's how some days I'll go months, won't make a beat. And then when I do, I'm making 3, 4, 5 beats a day, back to back, just bang, 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 because it just has to be more something that I'm feeling.
okay, that's dope, man. As a producer, right? Hey, what is your thoughts on leasing tracks?
Man, for the producer standpoint, it's a dope way to get money because there's so many different rappers and get your name out there, help you get a little bit of revenue. As an artist standpoint, I don't think it's a good move because then you lose your originality. You ain't original if somebody else got the same beat. Like you get on there and this song got 10,000 downloads. So how are you original? You don't have your own. Who you can't be your original self. And the whole point of music, like I said in that one song we did, music is an art. Ain't no age cap
hmm
on expression. You know what I'm saying? But music's an art. So
Yes, sir.
how are you your own artist if everybody's drawing the same drawing? So even though you can add your own
That's
spin to
real.
it, but you still have a platform already set for you, and everybody's following the same recipe. Not every chef is gonna follow the same recipe. Every chef's dish is gonna taste different, but it can't taste different if everything y'all do is exactly the same. You feel me? So I just feel
Very
like
true,
people
man.
should just branch out and try to do more of the exclusive right beats personally as an artist standpoint. But yeah, producer, that's a dope way to get your stream, get your revenue, get your money coming in.
Yeah, I like that you touched on the two different aspects, right? As a producer, I can see it being very lucrative. You
Yeah.
$50 a lease, you still get your rights, you still own the track. So I can definitely see that from an artist standpoint. We dealt with that with the corrupt track, right? And I feel like after that one, I kind of changed my mindset totally to where I'm not doing any more lease tracks anymore, man, because it also hurts you on the business standpoint, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't really get full credit for things, man. You know what I mean? It just kind of cripples your your business. You feel what I'm saying? So from an artist standpoint, I would say definitely go original. If you can do anything, man, do what I'm doing right now, man. So because I ain't got the finances like that, man. You know what I mean? I'm a working guy, man. You know, I got kids and things like that, so I ain't got 500 or a grand to put on the beat. I
Right.
just can't see that, right? So what I do, I create solid relationships. You know what I mean? And it'll be like a joint collaboration track, man. Like, hey, you provide the beat, I provide the services, man. If I
Right.
can't do it, I got a team of cats that can definitely make that shit hot, man. So let's work together, building bridges, right? Let's network and put out an original track versus doing these lease tracks, man. So I definitely feel
Yeah.
you on that from the artist standpoint. Build those relationships, man. Like if y'all do anything, get out the mindset of I can do everything by myself. I don't need
Right.
nobody. And reach out to these producers and then credit the producers, man. Like y'all want to use the tracks and shit, right? But y'all want to credit the producers, man. Or y'all want to put their
Right.
names on there, produced by, man, because you feel like they're gonna try to come back and get some of your royalties or whatever, man. Hey, if you build that solid relationship, when you share the content, include the producers, man, because without them, we ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
takes two. It
Facts.
takes two, man. So I'm definitely all about crediting anybody that I work with, man, because it takes a team, right? Together, everyone achieves more, man. Simple as that.
Yep. That's
So,
facts. Yeah. Yeah.
so going off script, I'm gonna hit you with a question, man. It's kind of like it's not music related, man. Just kind of see where you at. Um, what are what are some of Prophet Maine's fears, man? What is one of your fears?
Man, bro. I don't know, man. That's a hard one, bro. I know I always talk about retiring, bro, but then subconscious, like
Yeah,
really deep down, I fear not having music in my life.
man.
And
Ooh,
I think,
ooh. Hey,
retiring
say that
or like
again, man. Say it again. That's deep.
I fear not having music in my life, man. I gotta have it, man. Got to. I just think I'll be talking about retiring from the whole business side of it. Like I'm not gonna put out albums, like
Yeah,
trying to release shit and do all that. But I don't think I'm gonna ever put the keys up. I don't think I'm gonna ever pack this mic back up. Like I think it's always gonna be there. Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's one of my
You
biggest
can't, man,
fears.
because it's embedded, man. You know, it's like one of those movies, man, where I forgot what movie it is, man, where like you keep trying to change something, and that same product just ends up being right back in that same spot over and over, man. No matter how much you
Yeah,
change that story, it just comes right back like a
yeah,
boomerang, man. It's embedded in us. That's what we're supposed to do. So we got to keep that thing moving, man. But
yeah.
man, fear of not
No,
having music in my life, man. That's a quotable for a T-shirt, bro.
bro, for real, man. But outside of music, man, outside of this, whole thing, man, my biggest fear is failing as a father, man. So that's my like,
Ooh,
that's my biggest grind, bro. Especially being a single parent, man. All he really got is me, So like,
mm,
yeah, I'll be on 10%, 110% grind mode, trying to make sure I'm staying focused, man, and trying to, lead by example, and yeah, you know the deal, bro. You know how that work, man.
yeah, man. I say it all the time, man. Like the hardest job, the hardest job, but yet most rewarding is being a parent, man. Like
Yeah,
that shit is hard, man. I was a stay home dad, man, for like a year and a half with my first child. Yo, I commend the stay home moms, man, because that day to day grind, being a full time parent,
yeah,
that shit is mentally stressing, boy. You know what I'm saying?
for
For
real.
real.
Yeah,
So it definitely gave me a different perspective, man, on how I deal with people and and how I see things now. But
yeah,
yeah, that parenting thing is definitely one of the most rewarding, man. And I feel
facts.
you on
Yeah,
that fear too. I wake up every day like, damn, man, I hope my children are good. You know what I mean? I'm separated from them right now, so it's mentally stressing,
yeah,
But hey, I got to keep this thing moving and grooving. You feel me?
yeah, definitely,
So,
definitely.
man, so we've been talking for a good minute, bro. Hey, talk about your latest project, man, and how did you come up with that name?
With anonymous.
Yeah, nominate.
What is my latest? Because I don't even know my
I,
latest
I,
project, man.
I,
Is that it?
I'm glad you said that, man, because I was trying to figure out how to pronounce it.
Yeah, that's my latest
Nominate.
project, anonymous. Yeah, I couldn't think
Yeah.
of a title. And then
Really?
I subscribe to this daily word thing where I get an email that give me every day it's a new word. So
Okay.
it's just like a whole bunch of different shit, man, that like words I ain't never heard of. And then I'm gonna probably say about a year ago or about a year before that project, I got an email with that word in there. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of dope. So, I hit the star button, save it, put it in the folder. And I just happened to be like, man, I can't think of a name for this album, man. And I was just like, hold on. I remember seeing something that says something that describes a literary or something work that doesn't have a title or some shit. And I was digging through that email. Bam, there it was. I said, yeah, that's what we going with. If I
Damn.
can't think of a name, this is gonna be the name. Something that I
Hey,
can't think of a
that's
name.
dope, man.
Yeah,
Hey, send me that link, man. I need to subscribe to that shit as well, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cause that shit dope,
that's
bro.
dope. I was wondering too, man. When you send me that, I'm like, damn, yo, that's a different name. I meant to look it up, man, but I didn't get a chance to. And I was like, I don't know how
Yeah,
to pronounce it, man. I'm gonna let him pronounce it.
cause Sip be like, man, you always got these big ass words and shit. I'm like, bro, it's because of this email. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's because
that's
of this
dope, bro.
email.
Yeah, definitely share that link, man, and I'll share it on this platform too, man, for others, man. Um,
Yes.
shoot, man. Anything? What you got coming up though?
Man, I'm working on some project I'm working on, man. Just slow but sure, little solo deal. How I do stuff, just I don't know. It could be done, but I don't like it. I don't like everything about it. So kind of moving slow on that. Then I got a instrumental project that's done. I just gotta send it over to your people at that Crazy Daisy. And
You still
then
fuck with them?
yeah, yep. And I'm gonna drop that once that's done. I just I ain't even had been in the headspace to even send it to them. Because it's been done, man. That instrumental project been done for a minute, man. I just the more I would go back and listen to it, the more I want to change. So I just had to leave it alone and say it's done. Because ain't nobody's gonna hear what I'm thinking,
Yeah,
and I can
yeah.
nitpick that thing for years like I've been doing. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Then I'm working on this project with Sip, which is pretty much done, but he caught Corona, so he got to sit back on that because he
Oh
had to
shit.
spend a
Hey man,
couple
hope you
weeks
doing all
sitting
right.
down. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's it, man. Right now, I'm trying to
All right,
send this
man.
email
See,
before I
you
forget
staying
because if
busy,
I don't
man,
do it
as
now,
ever.
uh,
I definitely look forward to hearing that instrumental project, man. Kind of see where you're going with it.
yeah, it's more of a easy,
Yeah,
it's more
man.
of a easy listening, kind of jazzy feel,
Oh
you
man,
know.
that's even better, man. Cause I be listening to shit when I'm working and everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's dope, man.
definitely put it up, man. Hey, let our viewers know how they can find you, man. Like, what's the best platform, man, to reach you at?
Man, any platform really. I got Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and all Prophet Maine. Two T's in the state. That's what I said. Prophet Maine with two T's in the state. Yeah, so if you
All
spell
right, what's
Maine like
happening,
the
man? Hey,
state, you
sit.
put two T's on Prophet, you'll find me.
Okay, okay. Hey, send me the links too, man, and then I can put that in
Yeah,
the description box
that.
below, man. Hey, make sure y'all follow my homie, man, my brother. Like I said, man, I'm a fan of his work. You know what I'm saying? And you should be too. You know what I'm saying? Incredibly talented artist. You know what I mean? Not just rap artist, man, but an artist. You feel me? So make sure y'all jump on that and make sure y'all follow my guy, man. Anything you want to add to the end?
Oh no, man. Sure, I could talk for hours, man. We could sit here and chop it up, man. So I'm gonna stop it, man, because this thing will be 10 days long, man. But one of them
Yeah, I see
long
that, bro.
lasting
I'm looking at the
Monopoly
time. I'm like,
games.
this for real, for real, man. From the bottom of my heart, though, bro. I appreciate you, man. Doing this view. I'm saying I know you're not one of the people, man, to really be out there like that, man. So I appreciate you sharing yourself
Oh yeah.
with not only myself, man, but with the rest of the world, man. And you're a part of like minds, man, as it is forever and always, man. You know what I'm saying? GTM, like minds connected. For those that don't know, it's what it is, man.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
appreciate everything you do. Continue to bless us, man, with more work, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Ain't no problem, man. Hey, signing off. Hey, like I said before, this is our first episode, so make sure y'all leave some constructive criticism. Let us know what y'all think about the interview. Can't wait to improve and move forward. I wish everybody the best, man. And yo, hey, enjoy yourself and continue to chase your dreams. One love. All right, P, man, I'll give it to you, bro.
Yeah. But this rap game still need me. And hell yeah, I'm greedy. I need mine, nigga, plus some. Setting my son up with a trust fund. Thinking sucker free, you dumb. It's evident that niggas gon' hate, so I stay sucker free. Keep all that spite and negative energy away from me. I don't need y'all to pray for me. Y'all fucked up, really. Your judgmental comments are so silly. Y'all don't